Who is your favorite book character and why? You can go ahead and tell me that down in the comments if you think about it while you're watching this video, or you can come back later and let me know. The reason I ask is because today's writing prompt has to do with character development. Character development is one of the most important parts of writing a story, whether your story be short, medium, or extremely long. Because if you don't have a good character to guide your reader through, you may lose them along the way, no matter how interesting your story might be. So let's talk about this. When you describe your character, you can't just say how they look and what they say. You really need to get into everything that's important about them. Would you want someone to think the most important thing about you is your hairstyle or the fact that you have a cool jeans jacket? No, there's way more to you than that. You have to make sure that your characters are fully developed, that they react in ways that are true to themselves, and you just want people to be able to picture them and picture what they might do next. That's one of the coolest parts about reading. Let's say you're reading a novel and there's a huge conflict and you've been in this novel for 200 pages already, right? And you know the lead character so well, you can predict what they're going to do. Now, whether they do that or not is a totally different story. That's not necessarily about character traits, but you know them. So they either do what you thought they would and you're like, I knew they'd come through, or they completely surprise you and you're like, what? That's totally out of character for this character. And then that takes their development to a totally different place. So thinking again about your favorite characters, what is a character that you would like to write? Not something someone has already done, but when you think of a character that you love, how is a way that you could make one for everyone else to enjoy as well, right? Okay, that was a little babbly, but you get my point. I get so excited about writing, sometimes I just blah, blah, blah. So I don't want to make this into a really long video that nobody is going to get all the way through. I want to get right down to the assignment here. I'm going to awkwardly see if I can just sit and show you what I have. Okay, so we are going to do this on 3 levels. Level 1 is going to be for the littles. Littles, I want you guys to make up a character and draw them. And I want you to use lots and lots of detail. If you can't write yet, it is totally okay. You can draw me a really cool character, and you can draw some things about them too, things that they like around them maybe. And they can be in a cool pose. If it's a character who's really strong, maybe they can be lifting something up. If it's really important that your character's shy, maybe they can be peeking from behind something. So I want you guys to make a character for me, even if you can't write words. Now, if you can write words, and you're little, you can add labels if you want, or you can write a sentence or 2 for me. I want to know all about your character, okay? Level 2, middles. I'm going to let you guys decide what level you are here. So if you are like 8 years old and you want to do level 2, that's great. If you're 15 years old and you want to do level 2, that's great. And same with level 3. All right, level 2. 3 paragraphs to describe a character you've created. The first paragraph is about their physical appearance. The second paragraph is about their personality traits. And the third paragraph is more. Hobbies, job, family, life, etc. Other things that make this character themselves. Again, your appearance in your clothing is not you to the core, right? So I want you guys to write that last paragraph telling me more about them. Not just, hey, he works at Subway and he gets bored sometimes. What makes him him? Did he work at a Subway that was once robbed and at gunpoint, and now he gets really nervous every time somebody opens up the door? Is he somebody who has a funny little tick, like he rubs his ear when he's thinking, etc.? Little things that make your character themselves. So that's 3 paragraphs, A, B, and C. And then level 3, 1 to 2 page story, focusing on character traits and development, and avoid using obvious language. You probably, if you identify yourself as level 3, know exactly what I mean by obvious language. But if you're saying you're going to do level 3 here, I don't want sentences like, she was tired. She was not a person that liked to exercise. I want you to tell me about the character by implying it. rather than telling me the exact words. Develop your character without using excessive adjectives. Now, if you're at level 1 or level 2 here, adjectives are fantastic. I love them. They're a great way to learn how to describe. If you're at level 3, pop a couple in there, but adjectives and adverbs aren't something that you want a ton of. I want you to communicate your character to me through their actions, through their postures, their dialogue. I really want to know about them without you obviously telling me about them. And hopefully that makes sense. But if any of this doesn't make sense on any level at all, you can go ahead and comment and I will answer, or you can email me at homeschoolkirby@gmail.com. HOMESCHOOLKIRBY@gmail.com. That's also where you're going to email your finished product. Now, if it is a picture, I would like to see a picture of the picture, right? You can put that in the comments or you can send that to me in the email. Level 1 or level 2, please send it as an attachment, not the body of the email. Unless you are unable to do that for some reason, and then just let me know. But it's always easier to see the structure, the true structure that you wrote in, if it's an attachment from, like, let's say Word, than if you just put it in the body of an email. Trying to think if I'm forgetting anything else. I don't think so. I'm excited to hear from you guys and meet your characters. So again, questions in the comments. You now have my email, homeschoolkirby@gmail.com, and I cannot wait to see what you come up with.